Welcome back to Eliances Heroes, where heroes in business align. To be part of our super community and find out more about Eliances, visit www.Eliances.com. Now, back to our super host, David Kogan, founder of Eliances.
That's right. And again, it's all about heroes. I mean, we just learned how to protect our computers from the CEO and founder, you ready, of Malwarebytes, who was just on. Later on, we're going to have Dr. Kevin Freiberg, the world's best-selling author of Bocce Ball, and written so many other books. And later on, we're going to have, are you ready, the famous biographer for the legendary lady of jazz, Ella Fitzgerald. And by the way, too, thank you for the feedback we continue to get from having the manager of the San Francisco Giants, Bruce Bochy. Well, I got to tell you, you look at our next hero, and there's no way in the world you would ever eat a sweet or a donut or anything bad while you're watching her. Because, you know, most people want to be healthier, and our next hero will get you in shape. You ready? Jillian Michaels, who could be reached at Jillianmichaels.com. And, of course, we'll have it on our website at Eliances.com. Now, many of you know her as the no-nonsense fitness coach on The Biggest Loser. Well, from that experience of being on the show, what has touched you most, having really, Jillian, been on that show?
Hi there. Thanks so much for having me. When I look back on Biggest Loser, I would have to say the resilience of the human spirit, not just the human body, which is a truly resilient invention of God or whatever you believe in, but the way that people can overcome past traumas and heartbreaks and setbacks and losses and failures and transmute those things into wisdom and depth and strength and empathy is truly inspirational to me. So that would have been probably the biggest thing I took away from the show.
And you've worked with so many people. I mean, is there a such thing of somebody who can't be worked with, or somebody who really can't get in better shape or get healthier?
Physically, anybody can get in better shape. Contrary to whatever they may believe, physically anybody can do it. Emotionally is the question, whether or not they are ready. And the reason that it's such a roadblock for so many is because when we engage in destructive behaviors, whether it's eating too much or drinking too much or, dating the wrong people, spending money we shouldn't, it's not because we're stupid. It's not because we're lazy. It's not because we're weak. It's because at one time or another, that behavior meant our psychological survival. And I could give you many examples to try to explain it, but I promise you I've been doing this a long time. And so if somebody is not ready to give up whatever that habit is providing them, then they are not ready to be helped.
Jillian, what was your inspiration of getting so physically fit, so healthy? I mean, you're one of the most healthy people that I know.
No, I don't know about that, but thank you. For me, I was an overweight kid and a bullied kid, kind of like the ultimate underdog. And I fell into martial arts when I was around 12. And it did not happen overnight, but over the course of several years and the influence of great individuals at my karate dojo or studio, I began to build a sense of self-worth and a feeling of belonging. And I appreciated over time that when we feel strong physically, we feel strong in other facets of our lives. And the literal how-to of believing in your worth and believing in your ability comes from small and consistent accomplishments over time. So I began to appreciate that fitness was not just about the crunch, the sit-up, the six-pack, that it was about empowering people in every facet of their lives. And so that, for me, is why I do it and why I try to help other people do the same.
Absolutely incredible. And again, we're speaking with Jillian Michaels. She was the fitness queen from The Biggest Loser, and we're going to learn more about her latest product, because it's My Fitness that she's the creator of, which launched 2.0. Now, talk to us about this and what's in the new version.
Of course. Well, in my company, we're always looking to invest in things that offer people better for you, accessible, affordable solutions, whether it's food or fitness, shopping for better groceries, what have you. My Fitness it's an app that utilizes all the technology smartphones offer, so I can quite literally be your personal trainer. So you download the app, whether you're Google, your Android, or your iOS, and you can share as much information with me as you want to or not. So you can let me know how much you're sleeping, how much you're hydrating. You can let me know what other workouts you've done because it all syncs through Apple Health. And I create a program for you based on your needs, your goals, where you're starting from. And you can select one of 15 programs that are already created, whether it's I just had a baby, or I'm getting ready for my wedding, or I want to run a 5K, or I want to run 10K. Or you can show up and just say, hey, I have 10 minutes today, and I have only dumbbells available to me, and I want a total body workout, and I'm an intermediate level athlete, and it creates a workout on the spot just for you. So it's a totally customized workout plan and a personalized meal plan for the individual. And to me, that's the most important thing to help people be successful is that personalization factor, because if they don't do whatever it is that you're asking them to do, they won't be successful. So sure, there are techniques that are going to be the most effective, but if they hate them and they won't do them, and it isn't tailored to their needs and their goals, then it won't work.
I love it. I love it. And again, you're listening to me, David Kogan, host of the Eliances Heroes Show. Make sure you go to Eliances.com. That's ELIANCES.com, the only place where entrepreneurs align, because we're speaking with Jillian Michaels, who could be reached at JillianMichaels.com. Jillian, everybody's looking for that one secret, that secret bullet. Please share with us and all of our listeners, what's the one thing we can do right now besides downloading your app where we can carry you around 24 hours a day? What's the one secret that we could do right now to get in better shape?
This is so simple. And you're going to be so disappointed, but the truth remains the truth, and the facts remain the facts, and 2 + 2 will always equal 4. So if you want to maintain your weight, if you want to build muscle, or you want to lose weight, there is only one thing that matters, and that's calories. And yes, the quality of your food matters with regard to your longevity and your overall health and your well-being, but at the end of the day, if we're talking about getting smaller, maintaining, or getting bigger, it's simply a matter of counting calories. So biochemistry, calories are units of energy. If you eat too many, no matter what food source they come from, you will store those calories as fat. Fat is stored energy. And in order to lose fat, we have to create an energy deficit, so we eat less. It's that simple. And you move more so that you create an energy call via activity. So it's eat less and move more. And then the next step, where it gets super complicated, is use common sense with your food choices. There's no way you look at a Cheeto and go, oh, yeah, that looks good for me. I mean, you already know the answer to this. You know what I mean? And there was a great study that just came out, and it took a group of individuals, 2 control groups. One did a keto diet for a year, or one group of people did the keto diet for a year, and another one did the Pritikin, like that old school kind of low-fat, higher carb, and they were all on the same amount of calories, and both control groups lost the exact same amount of weight.
Unbelievable.
So it's just this basic science. And so when someone tells you, like, oh, here's the magic bullet, oh, no, here's the magic bullet, they're just trying to sell you something. And the crazy thing is, I built a very successful business telling the truth. It's miraculous. And then helping people follow that simple truth towards their goals. Now, I'm not saying it's easy to eat less and to move more, but that is the answer. And if you can show people how to do it in a way that's manageable and they begin to get results, it helps keep them motivated. And that's the most important thing, are those results, because it's that successful accomplishment that builds their belief in the process and in themselves and their sense of worth.
Well, amazing. I'm going to be going right after this interview. I got to run home and clean out my fridge of all the bad food. You inspired me. Well, that's right. Jillian, you show the path for living healthy, slim, and confident. Plus, you're also an 8-time New York Times bestseller book author. So make sure, again, you check out her books. Jillian Michaels, Hero. You can reach her at Jillianmichaels.com. This is David Kogan with Eliances.